Kardashian is dead.
Hello there, Mintyoreos here, of course, unless you've never been here before, in which case, hi, I'm Mintyoreos. So this is my hair prior to cutting. I'm very much making the most of what I have going right now because, honestly, it's going to be a tragic moment once I remove of my long, non-existent bangs right now. It took me forever to grow these out, and now I'm removing of them. So I'm going to start out here by sectioning my hair where I feel my bangs are best placed, which ended up being my pawn to F7. That hardcore arm battleship has got you motherfucking good. Shit just got real. Really, really real. And if you're doing this yourself and you've never done this before, I would highly recommend starting out by a little bit at a time, just to be on the safe side. And I mean, to be on the extremely safe side, there's professionals for this ordeal as well. I mean, if you aren't aware of that already, I'm just gonna remind you again, and then I'm gonna remind you again. And then 4 more times. There's professionals out there for hair. And I'm just gonna say I'm going to remind you again, but not actually say anything like I did the past few times, since I'm feeling some voids here. I'm just tying my hair to keep it out of the way now, since I like to actually cut my bangs last, but I separate them first. Fancy. Okay, so I'm sectioning my hair in the crown portion, and the cut style that I'm going to be doing is just really plain and common. I think that's the best way to put it, plain and common. I'm only going to be doing 2 layers. I have really thick hair, so I need to do at least 2 layers. I find if I just do like 1 straight layer and just cut it, then it ends up being too blunt on the bottom. I'm coming in with the spray bottle, which basically ensures no stray hairs are missed. Basically like clumps them together. I don't like to cut wet hair. Wet hair is hard to cut, I find, because you just get like choppy flat lines, but that's actually the style I'm going for this. In the past, I'd had my hair more mullety, which suited less hair extensions, and now I'm going to be embracing full head sets of hair extensions. Wow, right? I believe I can fly. I believe I can soar through the motherfucking sky. Believe it or not, this is the shortest I've cut my hair in a while, but it needs to be shorter since I just freshly bleached it, so it's very much due for like a bit off, well, a couple inches off. And of course, to get it off, I used off bug spray. I'm just checking the evenness here with my mirror. Now I'm doing a lot of feeling my hair. And I like to hold my hair up. And I find this the easiest way to get the second layer even. And then I just kind of like cut the top part. It's super quick and easy. I mean, this cut style is pretty easy until you get to the bangs. And once again, I'm soaring through the motherfucking sky, cause I said I could fucking fly. Coming through the hair, call me brush. Spraying the hair, yes. And now I'm gonna just keep telling you what you're already seeing right now. More of the obvious. Gotta love that. Now I'm cutting my hair. This is a very serious procedure I am performing here. You are at very much risk for convulsions, seizures, and stabbing yourself in the eyeball. If you end up suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome or depression, then you may have resulted in a very shitty haircut. To be honest, I'm so happy right now this audio is working because I've been having issues getting my audio to work for this. Just checking the lengths, make sure they're all even, trimming some ends up. Removing of the damaged wares, so then we can achieve higher status to then reach the next boss. Like a boss, be one with the boss. The boss is within. Not under, or in between. The boss may then get claustrophobia. But only if you believe, because if you believe, anything can happen. Even the Easter Bunny. But why should I tell you what you already know? And if you didn't already know that, what kind of human being are you? What kind of human being am I? I don't even think I'm a human being, just... Ugh. And now I'm putting my hair behind my ears so I don't cut it. And now I finally get to the cutting of my actual fringe. Sorry, coffee first, I guess. It was all a lie. Nothing more than a shitty fucking lie. Cutting! I was actually really unsure of how to approach this. So I cut off the most of the length first. And I embraced them bangs. Oh, really embraced the bangs. Really observing. I was really into this color, if you can't see that. Just coming in through. Honestly, when I did that, I was kind of tempted to leave them like that. However, that is not what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to achieve pointiness. So I basically went at it at an angle when I started out, just cutting downwards. And this took me a bit, so I think I'm gonna like fast forward a lot more now. The real time this actually took me to do, I wanna say, is around 30-40 minutes. Mainly because like I had said in the beginning, to people who may have never done this before, I did it a little bit at a time, even though I'm not really too concerned if I cut a little bit too much off, because I mean, like, it's gonna grow. Like, as we are speaking right now, I have already trimmed my hair again, because I filmed this last month. Because that is how long I have had my audio issue for. Yeah, what actually happened with my audio issue was... Sorry, I shouldn't be playing with things in the background because you're going to hear that. Just like my noisy ass hard drive that was just being explosively loud for me conveniently. Thank you, hard drive, for that. Man, do I ever have respect for people who have really clean audio. But then again, I do not have like some $800 microphone going here, okay? I'm just doing what I can. I'm making do with what's up here. And if what's up here involves slight surrounding sounds that are a pain in the ass to remove, then I guess that will make do. But I did a lot of bang moving around, if you can't see that already, just to kind of see how it was sitting. I did some cutting upwards into the hair as well, just so it wasn't such a blunt cut bang. I used the comb to ensure the angles were proper and at the right height from my eyebrows that aren't really existent, but you get what I'm talking about, maybe, or not. And this is just a person blabbing to you with irrelevant information. I love you, hi. Sorry about that. Don't mind the really loud ass computer that was going on. Mild disturbances. It's normal. It's an everyday thing. It's why this video took me a lot longer to post than I had planned. But that's not positive. Let's focus on the positives and how many miracles happened in the world and how many people talk to Jesus Christ. How many people talk to Jesus Christ? I don't fucking know. You tell me. You know what? I don't want to know. You know what? You talk to Jesus Christ. I talk to the internet. We have so much in common. Let's make babies and reproduce. No, that's not a good idea. You're not funny, Lacey. Cut it out. Nobody wants to hear that shit. We're talking about hair here. The very serious matter that I had once spoken about, involving these millions and millions of hairs screaming and crying right now for mercy. They love me. They all love me. You love me. I think a little something something slipped through the cracks there. No, that was not a rape joke. Don't know. Don't even know. Rude. Many hairs stabbed my eyeballs in the process of this. So once I got to the end of this, yes, I was very much pleased that I no longer was being stabbed in the eyeballs with hairs. But even after filming this, I would not stop staring at my bangs just to make sure that they were the proper shape that I wanted them to be evenly, or else that would drive me mental.